What's up guys, Pokelander here, and today I'll be showing off my whole collection of Pokemon, well mainly everything. There's some things I can't get to right now, but today, yeah, we'll be showing off all my ETBs, all my booster boxes and stuff. I don't have anything vintage, so you know, it's mainly just modern stuff, nothing crazy on that. But I'll be showing off some of my favorite cards and most of my sealed collection over the past 3 years that I've had 3-4 years now. And yeah, you know, I saw some people comment on this. They wanted a video of my collection. It was like 3 people, but still, hey, 3 people want to watch it. You know, maybe, you know, I've been holding off on doing this video just because I haven't really had time to mainly organize everything, just because everything was just everywhere, in like 2 rooms, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video, and yeah, let's just start ripping. Not really, but let's just start. Yeah, let's just let's just start showing up the collection. So this is the start. I mean, you guys, if you see my videos, you already know I have a bunch of stuff on my table. There's some cards just sitting there. Yeah, more cards, and just everywhere. A lot of the recent EXs that I pulled, some bulk, the jumbos that I don't know what to do with. I have all of them just right there from the past 2 years, and then the promos from those Steel collection boxes, and yeah, Ford Ranger manual. The goats. Oh, look at that. Steve from Minecraft. That's the goat. But yeah, let's start actually showing off some of the good stuff. And this is the good stuff. Here's some of my sealed that I do have. A lot of modern. Yeah, there's a lot up here. I guess I'll try to show everything. I'll try to show everything as much as I can. A lot of my friends did want to see what I had. I've always just sent them just pictures of it, but I never actually showed what I had. I guess I'll start at the bottom because it's more of a, like Scarlet and Violet. I'm pretty sure it's all Scarlet and Violet right here. Don't mind the shoes. Yeah, it's Terrapagos UPC, some more UPCs, some Crown Zenith, the Greninja box, 151 UPCs, yada yada. A tin from Walgreens that I think has Rebel Clash. Pokemon Go 10, cause it has Pikachu, looks cool. That Charizard thing, because the box was 6, so I wanted to keep one sealed. Right now, if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure they're like $45 to $50 on Amazon and like Costco or Sam's or something like that. So if you don't have one of these and you want, I think there's 12 packs in there. It's not a bad price for 45 to 50 bucks. Better than I think MSRP is 80. So if you don't have it, I recommend picking it up now. And of course, the classic Putty Fates tin with the Charizard promo. I think this thing it's like 80 bucks. I could not find this thing for the life of me when it was available. Only the other 2 were available. Finally found one at a Target randomly. Some 151 poster collection boxes that I just never opened. Crown Zenith 10, the Iono Premium Collection tournament thing, sealed. Yeah, looks cool. I like Iono. I will be picking up the Lily. I do have the Marini one as well, or whatever her name is. It's not here in this closet right now. Some loose blisters that I've picked up recently, just really recently. Nothing crazy. Some 1P, Evolving Skies. Yeah, just nothing crazy right there. This is just random stuff that I just throw there. Some tins that, these tins have Evolving Skies, but I'm pretty sure they don't. I think this is the second run of these. But it does have Sword and Shield in it, so, you know, I'll just keep those sealed for now. I'll open it later. Blisters, some random ones that I have just laying around right here. Evolving Skies and Astral Radiance blister. Pikachu in the middle, pretty nice. Yeah, a bunch of these I found at Target like 6-7 months ago now for 10 bucks for 2 packs. Chilling Rain and Fusion Strike. There's a bunch right here of that. Astral Radiance with the Sylveon promo. More Chilling Rain blister with Snorlax. And yeah, just Brilliant Stars, and Fusion Strike. Nothing crazy there. Just a bunch of random blisters I picked up over the years. And yeah, Shrouded Fable, random one that I have here. We have 151 collection boxes, nothing crazy. I forgot why I put the bubble wrap here. I don't know why. But yeah, here are some booster boxes that I just have sitting here because I don't know where to put them. But yeah, Astral Radiance, Paradox Rift, Palde Evolved, the Goats. Yeah, these are just loose here because I just don't know where to put them. Silver Tempest, more Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces in the back, more Temporal Forces. What else is here? I think just Scarlet and Violet base. I think behind that's also Scarlet and Violet base. Here, yeah, these are just recent ones that I bought like 7 months ago maybe, and I just had nowhere else to put them. So yeah, they're just sitting there. Yeah, this is the bottom. You know, Crown Zenith. You know, whatever. But yeah, Pokemon Go collection boxes that I really wanted. They were still MSRP, so I should have bought them when they were like a lot cheaper. But yeah, I bought them. And here's some NES games. I don't know. I just don't know where to put them. Here's Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, the Goats. NFL game. What else? A baseball game. Bases Loaded. And Bigfoot. There it is. And yeah, here's some boxes that I just have in that plastic thing, protector thing, whatever the heck it is. Just because it looks cool. Fusion Strike, of course, Chilling Reign, Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars, Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, Fusion Strike, Vivid Voltage, Stellar Crown, Obsidian Flames, Lost Origin, Obsidian Flames. Yeah, there's some booster boxes that I have. I do have a few more in boxes that are sealed, but they're in my attic, and I don't have a ladder to go up there, and I do have a few things over there as well. But yeah, I guess I'll start taking down some ETBs and show y'all what I have. And here's some of the smaller stuff that I have, like booster bundles, build and battle, some 1P double pack boxes. These boxes look pretty cool. You know, remind me of booster bundles, of course. Random Obsidian Flame, some Brilliant Stars, some Fusion Strike, Scarlet and Violet base Stadium box. They stopped making these. I think the last one they made was for Paradox Rift. I am missing Powder Evolved and Obsidian Flame, sadly. I only have this one in Paradox Rift. I don't know where that one is, actually. I thought it was here, but it's not here. Yeah, some Japanese. What is this? Shiny Treasures, I believe. Yeah. You know, Paldean Fates, but Japanese. And, of course, the GOAT V-Star Universe, or Crown Zenith, but in Japanese. The GOATs. So one of the best sets ever made. Yeah, but just in Japanese. And then some loose 151 booster bundles. I believe there are 6 here. The Charizard Premium Collection Box, the UPC, or the UPC, and then the 151 Premium Collection Box as well. I just have them there because these are ones I plan on opening. The rest of them, I only have one of these, the Sword and Shield one, but I do have 3 more in a box. And yeah, here's some ETBs, some Sword and Shield base ETBs. I kind of want to show y'all everything, so I think I'm gonna just take them out to show you how they look if you haven't seen them yet. And yeah, here's I forgot about this. Here's some Japanese 151. I forgot I had actually. They were just hidden. I think I only have 4. I think I have some in another box somewhere. I just don't know where. But yeah, it's pretty much everything, I think. Yeah. And I guess let's start off with some of the oldest ETBs I have. I think these are the oldest ETBs I have. I don't have any ETB from Sun and Moon, sadly. Of course, like I said, I didn't think about collecting until the Sword and Shield era. I opened up everything when I was younger. But yeah, Sword and Shield base. Of course, you gotta start off with the Generation Strong. These are pretty cheap still, I think. I don't know how much they are now, but I bought them for $50. Of course, you know, if I would have bought them a long time ago, it would have been a lot cheaper. But alas, $50 is still not too bad for ETBs. I think retail is 50 for these. No, 40. I think 40. But oh well, you know, you gotta bite the bullet sometimes. No promos, but you get like 8 packs, I think. And yeah, Sword and Shield start off the era for Sword and Shield, of course. Boxes look pretty simple, nothing crazy. Up next is some Chillin' Reign ETBs. I got a few of them. I don't have the other version, sadly. I just have this purple one. I don't have the other Calyrex, I believe that's supposed to be on it. But yeah, don't have a Pokemon Center for this set, sadly. And I am missing, of course, Vivid Voltage and Rebel Clash, Champion's Path, Evolving Skies. Sadly, because I just, at the time, about 2 years ago, no one cared about ETBs. It's all about booster boxes. So of course I have booster boxes for all those. But you know, these ETBs were at Target for pretty cheap price, I believe. They were like $30 or something, I don't know. So it was a no-brainer. Next is some Brilliant Stars action. One of the best sets from Sword and Shield era. Pokemon Center ETB and a regular one. I think I have another regular one somewhere, unless I opened it already, which I don't know if I did. I think it's in another box somewhere. But yeah, this set is goated. Really good set. Pokemon Center ETB. Looks a little different, of course. But yeah, again, I think it only comes with like 2 more packs or 1 more pack. I don't remember. Oh yeah, 2 more packs, but no promo still compared to the regular one. You know, this is before, like I said at the time, Pokemon Center ETBs from Sword and Shield era just weren't as sought after. Of course, they're a little bit more expensive, but it wasn't worth, like these ETBs I bought for like $30 compared to the Pokemon Center ones, which were like 60, I think, or 50. It's like, why would you open that compared to this one at the time? And of course, at the time, no one knew that they would blow up so much. So yes, of course, I would have bought more Pokemon Center ETBs from Sword and Shield era, but sadly I didn't. And I didn't buy as many ETBs as I should have from the older Sword and Shield era, but I bought enough. Next up is some Astral Radiance with that Misty, of course. Here is a Pokemon Center ETB. I don't know what's wrong with the camera. There it is. Pretty good set. I do have a few here, just sitting here that I found. I think I only have these right here. I think I have 4. 3 Pokemon regular ones and 1 Pokemon Center ETB. This is I think the last one I bought at Pokemon Center, which is like 3 months ago now. So kind of clutched on this one. I didn't have this one. Like I said, I really wish I would have bought at least 1 of every single one. But, you know, of course, like I said, wasn't really thinking about it. And then, well, there's my Lost Origin, some Silver Tempest. Here's the other Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance. I knew I had a couple more of those. But, yeah, here's some Lost Origin ETBs that I just have laying here. These are the ones, of course. Pretty much all these Sword and Shield ETBs I got from Target when they were, what, $20 on Black Friday last year. I've opened up a lot of them. I think these are all that I have of Silver Tempest, sadly, but I do have another box of Lost Origin in my attic. So I have a lot of Lost Origin because I really want to open. I'm going to open up most of these in the future. I really want that Giratina, so I'm going to try really hard. But I got to, you know, slow into it. You know, I don't want to open up all of them at once. But yeah, Lost Origin is the GOAT. I need that Giratina. My friend's little brother pulled the Giratina from an ETB, so I got to do the same thing. So hopefully in the future, whenever I do open most of these boxes, I'll get that Giratina. And then of course right here is the GOAT, some Crown Zenith. I do have a good amount of Crown Zenith and tins in that collection box that I showed off earlier. I have a few of those, and I have some Sea and Sky boxes as well. Or no, is that where the Crown Zenith is? I think so. Sea and Sky boxes. I think that's where the Crown Zenith packs are in. But yeah, here's some ETBs. I don't have the Pokemon Center ETB. That one is sick. But yeah, Crown Zenith, you know, I really want to open these. This is the only set in my collection that I'm like, I really want to open up all my Crown Zenith because it's just worth it. Like, this set is too good to keep sealed. Yeah, that's probably the hardest set for me to hold back off of compared to every other set that I have in my collection. Yeah, Crown Zenith is goated. And then just like the start of the Sword and Shield era with those 2 ETBs, here's the start of the Scarlet and Violet era. Rhydon and Crydon. And this is the start, of course, promos. Those promos are sick. Crown Zenith had a promo as well. The specialty sets in Sword and Shield had promos, and in older generations as well. But this is the start of every ETB has a promo. And yeah, Scarlet and Violet era, of course, is the GOAT. So far, it has been amazing. Sadly, I don't have that much of how they evolved other than the booster boxes. But here's some ETBs. Pokemon Center ones as well. I have in a box somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's in my attic as well. But yeah, this is kind of like another set like Crown Zenith where I'm kind of like holding myself off from opening. It's a really good set. Yeah, that's another set that I just really want to open really badly. Of course, actually I opened this up recently the other day. City of Flames, ETB. The regular ones are pretty expensive. Again, the Pokemon Center ETBs are pretty crazy. This Paradox Rift, when I bought this on TCG Player because I actually missed out on the Pokemon Center one. This is the Pokemon Center as well, and it was actually cheaper at TCG than it was at Pokemon Center, which is unheard of. A Pokemon Center ETB being cheaper because it's exclusive to Pokemon Center. That's $55, only $5 off But still, like I said, at that time was crazy. No one cared about Pokemon a year ago, man. It was crazy how I got this ETB for cheaper than Pokemon Center, which is actually crazy. Sadly, I don't have any 151 ETBs. That is the one set I slacked, or I have a lot of 151, but not ETBs. But Powder Evolved is the set I slacked off the most. This specialty sets, of course, specialty sets are hard to come by because there's no booster boxes. I have no regular ETBs of Paldean Fates. I just have 2 Pokemon Center ETBs, which, you know, I'm never going to open. Never going to open, at least for the next 5 years. Probably never. Just Pokemon Center is just something that is just exclusive, and I probably would never open just because of this promo and 2 extra packs. Yeah, I really wish I would have bought some more Pokemon Center ETBs. Or just regular Paldean Fates. I opened up so many, I didn't keep any sealed. And there were, you know, it was of course a good time to open them, but yeah, I wish I would have kept some. Of course, Temper Forces, one of my favorite sets from Sword and Shield era. Here's both of them, the Walking Wake and the Iron Leaves. Yeah, and of course the set after that, Twilight Masquerade Pokemon Center ETB. This is where I started collecting every Pokemon Center ETB, was with Temporal Forces, just so I don't miss out on anything. And yeah, those sets are amazing. Pokemon Center ETBs are pretty expensive, of course, so it was nice to get them at MSRP. And of course, the infamous, I don't know if that's the right word to say, Shrouded Fable. I did not want to slack on ETBs for Shrouded Fable like I did with 151 and Paldean Fate. So I'm not even gonna show all of them. I have like 8 of them of Shrouded Fable, because I know the set isn't as good as 151 and Paldean Fates, but I really liked the hit rates. It was similar to other sets, nothing crazy, but the illustration errors in this set were really good. I did not want to fumble on this set, so I bought a lot of them, and they were dirt cheap. I bought them for like $30. This Pokemon Center ETB, yeah, I only have 2 of these, nothing too many of those, but yeah, these ETBs I bought way too many. I'll open up most of them probably in the near future. And then coming to the end, towards the end of Sword or Scarlet and Violet era, here's some Surging Sparks Pokemon Center ETB and a regular one. I have, I think, just 2 of these and 1 of these. I don't think I have any more Surging Sparks. This is when it started getting hard to just buy whatever I wanted online, and so yeah, I actually had to pick this. And I wanted another one because I wasn't able to get more on Pokemon Center. I picked this one up at a card show for $140, and yeah, this is like the only time where I actually spent over MSRP on something, sadly. But it was that or none, so I kind of just bite the bullet on that one. I think this is the last Pokemon Center ETB that I have just laying around. Stella Crown, I don't think I have a single regular ETB of this set. This is where it started being like, okay, I can't even just buy a regular ETB for a good price. I did at the time when it came out, because I opened up all of them for videos. So now I just have this one, and I don't think I have yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have any more Pokemon Center ETBs for this set, which is fine. But it is pretty expensive. I think because of the promo, of course. It's pretty expensive, and it's a set that everyone likes. I don't know why. I do like those 2, Squirtle and Bulbasaur, but other than that, the set's pretty good. Just nothing crazy for this box to be more expensive than a lot of other Pokemon Center ETBs, and the booster box in general. But yeah, here's Stella Crown, and I think that's it. I do have a few more loose ETBs, but it's everything I showed off pretty much already. I don't have any prismatic other than 2 Pokemon Center ETBs, but that's sealed in the box, and I don't have any Journey Together. That set, for some reason, was harder to get Pokemon Center ETBs than Prismatic and every other set before, but you know, that's the hype that we're in now. And yeah, that's pretty much all my sealed. I do have a few more, I guess. Oh, I do have some in my room. Hold on. I do have some Legendary Collection boxes, which I think just have Sword and Shield packs. Yeah, Sword and Shield packs. This is a box which I can't really show. Well, this one might be open, actually. Oh yeah, this one's open. Here is the recent Blooming Waters that dropped at, what is it? Costco. Here's another, oh, I don't want to show the address. Here's another box of this. Same thing, I think. And yeah, I think I think that's all I have in my room. And yeah, there's some boxes right there with Pokemon. There's a sandbox actually, I think with heavy hitters, or the Sea and Sky box. There's some boxes right there. I don't have a ladder to get up there, sadly. Yeah, I can't really show much. There's my garage. I don't have there's usually a ladder like right here to climb up there. I do have another way to get in the attic, but I would have to crawl through insulation, which I don't plan on doing at all. But yeah. And yeah, I guess at the end of this video, I'll just showing off some of my favorite cards that I have. One of my only slabs that I ever bought. I do have a few more, but I got them through mystery products. This is the one that I actually bought for $50 actually back in the day. PSA 9. It was actually cheaper than the raw at the time, about a year ago now. I think the raw was 60. So I was like, I might as well just get it in the slab as a PSA 9. PSA 9s are kind of a steal. You know, I recommend if you find a card that you like and you don't care about grading too much, but you like how it looks in the slab, you find a PSA 9. It might be cheaper than the raw. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, I'll just start going through some of my favorite cards that I just have and just start talking about whatever. But yeah, here's some of my favorite cards that I have. Yeah, Pikachu VMAX, Snorlax, some really nice cards. But yeah, Pokemon has been great this past year on the channel. And yeah, you know, of course, I really do wish it was a lot cheaper nowadays. But it looks like that might be coming. I don't know. I think there's been some fatigue in the market. A lot of people, Journey Together is a prime example of, you know, it's actually becoming a lot cheaper. I think booster boxes are now below 200. Not everywhere, but it's, you know, that's a good sign. You know, a lot of booster boxes have not been under 200 for a few days now, or for months. I mean, you look at Paldea Evolve 250, Twilight Masquerade 225. I love this Pikachu card, so cool. Same with this Eevee Snorlax, fantastic. But yeah, there's just you know, Journey Together is starting to drop a little bit, which is good, you know. And hopefully, I really don't think that will happen with Destined Rivals, but I hope it does. You know, a lot of people were complaining about Destined Rivals not being as good as what they were expecting. A lot of people were expecting Dark Pokemon, which, you know, sure, I understand, but the set still looks amazing. I don't think it looks terrible by all means. Sure, I will say this, though. The Mewtwo isn't as great as what I was hoping for. Here's some Dark Pokemon right here, Dark Dragonites. Team Rocket set, the OG. Not first edition, though. Holo, and some OG Legendary Beasts, the Goats. But yeah, I agree that the Mewtwo isn't that great as what I was expecting. Expectations were really high for this set, and but I still think it looks amazing. You gotta wait to see it in person. That's how it is for a lot of cards sometimes. But I will say sometimes the art just isn't as great as what people were hoping for, and that Mewtwo is kind of a prime example of that. One of the best cards of Scarlet and Violet era. But yeah, here's some Legendary Beasts again, some old classic Neo Revelation cards right there. But yeah, so Destined Rivals, I mean, if people are complaining about the set now, hopefully that means the prices will go down. You're already seeing some pre-order prices dropping from $350 to $250, which is still stupid expensive. Please don't pre-order for that much. It will. I don't know if the set will drop any more than that. Of course, no one knows. But you know, I hope it does. Because yeah, that would be great if Destined Rivals is a lot cheaper. Now, Journey Together on release day, if you actually went out and tried to get them at stores, it wasn't actually too bad. Best Buy, I think, is probably your best bet. GameStop, I wouldn't recommend unless you don't have a Best Buy near you, just because it's more expensive than MSRP. You know, I used to love GameStop, and I still do, but man, I really don't like that they started charging over MSRP, man. It sucks. And a lot, but it's not just Best Buy, Target as well, and Walmart. Walmart has always been a little bit over MSRP. That's why I never really shopped there until now. Walmart is like the second cheapest where you can get TCG. I think Target's going up there. I think they charge $30 for the Paldea, or was it Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles. So yeah, that sucked. You know, Target was always kind of like the GOAT, and it started to fade a little bit, sadly. It kind of sucks. But Best Buy, honestly, is still the GOAT for in-person. online is the worst, but in person, Best Buy is actually the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to main series sets, for Prismatic, it was decent. At least in my area, it was decent. But for Journey Together, it was amazing. You know, it was no, there was like 10 people there waiting in line, 15 people, and everyone got at least one of everything, except for blister packs, which you were able to get, I think, 8, which is still crazy. You know, that's a lot. A lot of places only give you like 3 blisters, so that's pretty good. So yeah, you know, so Destined Rivals, oh, dog hair. Destined Rivals, I hope it's similar to Journey Together. I know it won't be, because more people will try to get it than Journey Together, because I know a lot of people weren't really caring for Journey Together that much. And but yeah, hopefully Destined Rivals has a better release than Prismatic, which I think it will, because it's a main series set. Oh, best Pikachu card right there, the GOATs. Charizard, Cobalion, and Challenge from another Team Rocket set, from the Rocket set. This card is just really freaking awesome. Snorlax, Vileplume, Machamp, Hitmonlee, Arbok, and Mook. Sick card. I got this for $1 at a flea market. I don't think it's that expensive anyways, but still, the card's sick. But yeah, hopefully Destined Rivals is great. And I think the set after that is supposed to be the black and white specialty sets, I think. No one knows what that set is about yet. It's not, there's no cards leaked or anything just yet. But yeah, hopefully it is, oh, that's the go. Hopefully it is smooth. I really doubt it though. That black and white specialty set will probably be really hard to get, like Prismatic was. Specialty sets are just harder to get because they limit the release, sadly. But yeah, hopefully Destined Rivals shouldn't be too bad. So if you're really trying to get some Destined Rivals, I do recommend Best Buy. Unless you just live in a populated area where it's just everyone goes to that one place and you can barely get anything. That's good luck. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah. But yeah, here's still some cards right here that I still have. Some Japanese, some of my favorites. I loved pulling this Charizard card. This is a promo in English. Mewtwo Master Ball, the GOAT. Sarah Ledge. Yeah, I don't know how that got in there. It's English. But yeah, some of my favorites. Japanese cards as well. Scizor. Freaking awesome card. Solgaleo and Lily. Zorora. Sarah Ledge. Yeah, amazing cards. God Pack promo right there. Or, it's not a promo. It's not a promo in Japanese, but it's promo in English. But it's God Pack. You can only get this card from a God Pack, the Mimikyu. Same with the Palmy. Ninetales, and yeah, the trio right here, amazing cards. I love that. But yeah, pretty much towards the end of this video here, I'll just show off some Hololive cards that I have. Where is it? Rip, she's leaving. Same with she already left. She already left too. Same with the Shark. Oh man, oh no, this is not looking good. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to show off. And last 2 cards, the GOAT, Derrick Rose. I don't know anything about sports. I think these were just $1. Yeah, $1 each. Yeah, Derrick Rose, the GOAT. Yeah, New York Knicks when he was on there. RIP. You know, we retired recently last year. But it was good. It was for the best. But yeah, there's pretty much everything. I do have a few more things that I just don't want to dig up. You know, like right here is just some random promos that I just have laying around. I do have a lot more in like a box or in a tin somewhere. I don't know where it is. Yeah, Pokemon is great. Pokemon is life, I guess. I do have a few more things that I just can't get to, sadly. I don't really want to climb into my attic. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Hopefully the collection keeps on growing, but like I said, right now it's kind of tough because I do want to buy more sealed stuff, but I also want to open up stuff for the channel. So it's just kind of hard to get both at the same time right now. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully the market fatigue is coming in strong. But I really doubt it. Unless they fumble with the release of the new Gen 10 era, whatever that's going to be. Unless they fumble with that, we might be stuck in this hard, everything's expensive Pokemon life for the next year until the 30th anniversary. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we calm down and then we go back up when 30th anniversary comes out. That would be great. But there's a video. Like, rate, comment, share. I'll end it there. Some of my favorite cards that I have and most of my sealed collection. I am missing a few things, but I won't show off everything. It'll take too long. But there's a video. I'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching. What's my outro again? Goodbye.